different in it. I still think I could have made the team, but yeah, going from 800 in to a mile in, I knew that was going to take some guys out of the race, and I knew I was strong enough to hold it. And I got, with the 400 to go, when they started going, it was like I got a little like, I just got to make this team, and lost a little bit of that competitive spirit just to make sure I was secured the team, because I need to do that. And I hate to say that, but as Jenny was just saying a second ago to me, third is first at USA's, and now I have nothing to lose at Worlds, and I can put myself out there and go till I'm broke, and it'll be a fun time. So,
what was the feeling like crossing the team line, knowing you're on the team finally?
A relief, I think. I think I've been capable of making the team for a while. I mean, I've been close a lot, and so it's something where I just needed to do it to get that in my head, and now I'm going to build towards Worlds and then the Olympics next year, and not look back. So it'll be fun.
What was the pretty good point? Like kind of the narrative would be, well, Andy made the team because Evan wasn't there, but if Evan's there, the race
changes completely.
Completely.
Because everyone knows when Evan's in the race, he's going to make it go at some time. And so you can sit back and relax and know that Evan normally makes it honest. And so then you just got to be the guy that's most relaxed till 200 to go and try and pass people. And so I was like, didn't feel good when I took over. But Hillary and I had talked a little bit about how, like, hey, if this is honest, it's best for us. So I knew he was going to kind of hand it over to me at some point, I thought. But I just needed to get out with him and make it go. Yeah, we did that, and on the team, and I'm really relieved. I have had a really good month of training last week. I rolled my ankle. I never rolled my ankle. It swelled up really bad. Just one of those things where you don't want it the week before USA's. So relieved to just come in, do what I need to do, get it done, make sure I'm completely healthy in 2 months for Worlds. And yeah, so it's great.
What was the gesture you made just before the finish line?
Finally, I guess. Essentially, I think I've missed 2 of the 4 times I've been fourth. I was less than a second from the team, and so.
Were you fourth 4 times on global team?
3 on global team, so I was fourth in 2012. Oh no, 14. Yeah, all 4 times. 2012, 15, 16, 17, but 15 I was kind of like a far away fourth. I was still building in the steeple, so fourth wasn't terrible. I ran a PB to get fourth that year, but then the next 2 years it was I went from second to fourth in the last 100 meters in 2012, or 2016, sorry, and I went and then I was, me and Hillary, essentially were diving across the line in 2017.
What does it mean to you to make this team after 4 swings and misses, if you will?
It's a relief. I feel like a sense of accomplishment. I've worked very hard for a very long time, and and it's been this year's been a different year. We've taken on a lot. My wife and I have adopted 2 kids in the last year, and it's so training's been not the typical this year, but it's also been the most dedicated I've had to be, because I've been my life's just been a little more hectic. So trying to figure out how to just come out from 3 to 5 in the afternoon when we practice and put my mind right and get ready to work hard got me pretty prepared. And yeah, with 400 to go, knowing if I just don't screw anything up, I'm on this team, and that's what I did. And I just decided I gotta be on the team, and then I'm really excited to go to Doha and just I think there's a lot in the tank. I'd like to go. I'm going to go to Paris, and I would like to try and run 8:10 or faster there, and then going in the Worlds. If it's tactical, that's being an 8:10 guy, you have a good shot to be up there. So yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What your career would have been like if you had stuck with the 1500, because you were fourth in that event as well.
I was. It would have been different. So if I had never left Coach Helmer, I wouldn't be a steeplechaser right now. And I'm back with Coach Helmer, so it's funny. I had toyed with the idea of coming back to the 1500, but when I came back to Bloomington, but ultimately it was it took me till now. Right now is when I'm finally starting to feel confident getting in my 1500 speed. I ran 251 1200 in practice that I was that's pretty good for practice 1200. And I'm gonna run a mile in Dublin in a few weeks just to see if I can. But yeah, I missed the 1500, but I like the steeple, and it's I think I want to for sure run this year and next year in the steeple, and then if I'm alive and well in 2021, I might just do all 1500s that year and just see what happens. So be fun. Well, I mean, and we'll see if I'm like. I guess I like still have a small love for it, but I do think I have a lot of more ceiling in the steeple. So if I'm an 805 guy and narrowly miss a medal next year, then maybe 2021 I still steeplechase, But I don't know. I like the idea of getting some 15s in, see if I can still PB. But like my 334 was from 2013. Like I've lost a little bit of my 800 speed, but I've gained a lot of strength, so I think I could pull out a PB and see what happens. So yeah.
What are